Hey everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time, and man, I'm excited for this one. Had no idea it was coming out. I'm supposed to be done doing YouTube videos because I gotta go on this trip and I'm trying to get ready for that, but man, I had to do this. Plus, it's been requested. Today we're here for our very first look, the teaser trailer for Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Oh. I'm sad because there's talk about this being the last Mission Impossible movie. Maybe not ever, but at least for a long time, and I hate that. Because even though Dead Reckoning was slightly underwhelming, but that's only because it came off of, blanking on the name, but the one before that, with ex-Superman Cavill Boy, I should not call him that. That's not fair. With Henry Cavill, I'm very excited for this, because that one was still great. But man, I want to see where this goes, and I really hope it's not the end. These movies are fantastic, and they just keep getting cooler and cooler. Even sometimes you hit a peak. It's like a roller coaster. You hit a peak, you can go down here, but even this valley is still cool, and then you can hit another peak. That said and done, if you want to see this, let me get to it. If you want to see this trailer without my face in the way, there's a link in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this, and I'm going to geek out over it together. It's Mission Impossible. And even if Tom Cruise, by some standards, might be problematic, I don't know. I don't know the guy personally. Still, you can't deny his charisma and his passion for making great cinema, for making stuff that makes people want to go to the movies. Like, he is a true movie star, no matter what any other thing outside of that, how it matters, whether it does or doesn't. He's insanely incredible and just fantastically, it just glues you to the screen. And then you get like Simon Pegg and everybody else. So anyways, this has been requested today. I didn't even know it would come out. So thank you, Mr. Art8134. Thank you for your request on this. Did anybody else? I feel like I had 2 requests, but it might have just been I looked at his request a couple of times. So thank you, Mr. Art. I really appreciate it. Mr. Art, the clown. That's your last name, right? The clown. Terrifier. You see what I did there. In case you don't know, because not everybody knows the Terrifier movies, I am making an Art of the Clown joke, which is a positive, loving thing from me. So I didn't want that to come across wrong. I realized if you didn't know about that, that could sound terrible. Did I already say that the trailers, if you want to see it without me in the way, the link in the description, the trailer's popping up. Anyways, we're gonna geek out over it, because yeah, I did say that. All right, we're gonna fix the glasses for glare. I shouldn't be working. I'm about to head to Disney. I gotta get packed. But I had to do this one. I choose to accept this mission.
Our lives are not defined by any one action. Our lives are the sum of our choices. Everything you are, everything you've done has come to this. When the need for certainty is absolute, and the odds are deemed impossible, the mission falls to him. Should he choose to accept? For every life he tried to save, you gambled millions more. The fate of every living soul on earth is your responsibility. That's the pattern, isn't it? You refuse to sacrifice the ones you hold close. Always been on the right side, brother. I have no regrets. Neither should you. I need you to trust me. One last time.
You talk about the art of trailers and the perfection of a teaser trailer. That is it. That is an example within the art of trailer making of a perfect teaser trailer. I need more. I need to know more, but I'm also super hyped. It even got me emotional with it's almost like a very cliched line, but it's so earned and so delivered beautifully. I need you to trust me one last time. Like, Ethan Hunt is a superhero. Like, they've low-key turned this into like a superhero series, but it works. And even playing with the idea that he gambles millions of people's lives against saving the people he loves and refusing to let them die. I mean, that's insanely interesting and cool. And then we get more Kittredge, ties into like at least Mission Impossible 1 and Mission Impossible 3 I saw in there. I know they used a little bit of old footage here and there, but it looks like the past is coming back, which makes sense. If he's fighting a computer algorithm, I'm sure there's more behind that. Ooh. I wonder how close to reality any of that's going to get. But regardless, I'm going to movies like this to turn my brain off and just experience. Like, just because, again, you know, I posted this on Blue Sky the other day. I'm on there now if you're interested. TheEricButts, like everywhere else. That, you know, I saw somebody saying, like, when you consume art, and it triggered me. It pissed me off. Because, like, you don't consume art. There's an argument on YouTube. Because I would say a video like this, you could argue that this is art. And I'm a passionate arguer of most everything is art. But even I would be like, okay, this is content more than art. Because I'm just watching art and reacting to it. But if you're talking about actual movies and stuff, you don't consume art. You experience it. And Mission Impossible movies are experiences. And I mean, you can see I'm getting passionately emotional about it. I'm sure some of the imbibing, there's been a lot today. I went to a movie. It was short. Anyways. I'm super excited for this, dude. So I'm getting tickets for that day one. Not just me and Mary. Dad will come with us because he's gotten into going to those because those are just, they're great, even in home video or whatever. But I mean, you can't beat seeing a current Mission Impossible movie in IMAX. That is how it's designed. I also got to point out, I've seen some footage of some of the crazy biplane stunts, but I haven't seen what I saw in here of them like flying them through the valleys, which maybe you've kind of seen in movies. Like, it reminds me a little bit of Star Wars, pod racing, whatever. But here, you know, they're actually doing it, which is, you know, it's bringing me that Top Gun Maverick vibe too. Like, yeah, sure, there's more CG in that than you know, but the base of it is all done in reality, and just wow. Thank you, Mr. Art. How appropriate! I was just talking about art, right? So thank you, Mr. Art. I want to say your full name again, and I'm sorry if somebody else requested it and I missed it. I'm sorry. It was fairly recent. Where are you? There you are, Mr. Art 8134. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know, because I missed it and I wouldn't have known till I got home probably in like a week and a half from now, because I'm so trying to focus on that now. But I've been going through computer problems. I'm trying to learn a whole new camera system to film some stuff. So I've been on a lot right now. Thank you. And thank you all the folks at Skydance and Tom Cruise even, and everybody involved that makes these insane movies. And listen, again, you can have various opinions of Tom Cruise. I have various opinions, but when it comes to film itself, the actual pure cinematic element of filmmaking, I got the most maddest respect for Tom Cruise in that regard. Like, that is a guy that knows it, gets it, loves it, and just wants to push it forward and maintain that legacy. Because cinema, the art of cinema is so purely important to me that just this speaks to me in ways a lot of things can't. Usually it's music that gets me. Anyways, okay, I am surprised how emotional I'm getting. Okay. How do y'all feel about it? Are you still excited? What's your favorite Mission Impossible movie? What did you catch in this when you go in there day one? Are you sad if this really is the end? I feel like, I like that Tom Cruise is like, I don't want to promote this as the final movie. There's apparently been a headbutting with the studio of promoting this final movie, which is like, yeah, no, I don't want to promote this as the final movie. Even if they go on a 5-10 year hiatus, I want to always know in my heart, we might get another one someday. Honestly, the coolest thing is, like, now that they've done this whole cycle of like promoting it and it became known for the stunts and they show you the stunts, because that was one of my problems with the last one. The big stunt was so overhyped and promoted. By the time you saw the movie, the rest of the movie didn't feel as grand because you'd already experienced that huge peak moment. So it's kind of cool. Like I would almost, if they could, if it was at all possible, take a few years off, take a couple years to film one completely secretly, and like 5 years from this one, just before anybody knows one's even happened or coming, drop that teaser trailer and just blow us all away. You know, like that, I think that would be my ideal. But how do you feel? Geek out with me in the comments. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this. Other than that, click this thumbs up button, that thumb up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement. I do love to be encouraged. And find me on Blue Sky. I'm building a family over there. Apparently that place is blowing up now. So I'm still the other places, but find me there, the Eric Butts. And of course, you know, I got to remind you that we will get through this. We will get through this together. And that's for everybody. I mean, if there's this you need to get through, if you're emotionally struggling, if you're going through dark times, like, listen, I try to be a beacon of positivity. When the camera's rolling, I try to make sure, even if I'm not feeling as happy, I mean, I'm generally very, very, very happy. It's very rare I have a bad day or whatever. But if the camera's rolling, I try to make sure I'm giving y'all what joy I have, because I want you to have that joy too. So I like to, it's just a thing for all of us. It's a shared thing. I just, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. And if you need to go through something with somebody, know that we're all here. So if you want to say it, let's go. We'll get through this. We will get through this together. All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Wow, I am getting extra emotional. There's a lot of things going on in life to be emotional about. And again, I don't want to get too into it, but I've talked about it a couple times. I lost a very close friend, shockingly out of the blue, super young, very loved. Real world stuff happening, transitions happening, getting tired from all this. I've traveled too much. I've overdone it this year. I've got so many projects on the horizon, and I feel like I can't get even begun on any of them because I'm probably trying to overdo it. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about me, but I worry about you. And I love y'all. I really do. Like, that's part of why, like I say, I do this for fun. Because I did try, you know, I professionally for years did this. I ranked good numbers. And then I got I wanted to do other things. I'm like, but I don't want to leave this because I enjoy doing it. And a lot of that is because of you. You know, the community I've built, the community I get to talk to. You know, even there's like a hardcore couple hundred of you left. Because like the 50,000 subscribers, whatever, that was a byproduct of going viral one time. So many people wanted to support me, but they just did it by subscribing and didn't stick around to watch anything. No shade towards them. I get it. I'm just saying, it was like interesting that like if you go viral, but you don't want to chase the trends, it's interesting how that can actually have a negative effect. But I assume 100, 200 of you, based on my average views, are still around. Thank you. Y'all mean the world to me. And I hope you find me on all the socials. I'm not going anywhere. This sounds like I'm going anywhere. I'm not. I'm just I've had a week, and and then yesterday I got to hang out with a lot of good friends in real life. I feel like I'm going to get really emotional here. So I'm going to wrap this up. Have I said everything? Check out my music, which is very emotional and passionate and happy and joyful generally and loving and sensual. Check it out. I'm really good at what I do. You may not like my writing because music's so subjective, but you can't deny that I'm not like, I didn't buy a beat off the internet, poorly sing over it, and then, say, hey, I got songs out. Like I write my own stuff from scratch. I play every instrument from scratch. I record and mix and master everything from scratch. I make my own art. It's all 100% me. So I'm very proud of it. So hopefully you'll dig it. Try a song or two. Get excited for the Mary EP next year. Mary EP Part 2. Getting back into filmmaking. We got some short films coming up I'm really excited about. Some of them are pretty fun. And, I'm going to get back to more cooking. The cooking thing is not off my plate. Pun unintentional. I think that might be going somewhere again. I thought for a year maybe it wasn't going where I thought it was, but maybe we're going somewhere after all. And we're going to try and get back to video game Let's Plays because I got games I want to play, and I know you all want to experience those with me. Thank you. Okay. All right. Wow. I'm just, okay. I got to go. Thank you, everybody. I love y'all. I'll be back. I'll see some more stuff. We'll watch some more stuff together, I hope. Anyways, that's a weird thought. I don't need to share it with you. It's depressing. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to watch some more stuff. I love y'all. I really do. I love y'all. I'm thinking about some of y'all like very specifically too that I interact with regularly. I freaking love y'all. All right. Thank you for being here. I love you. I can't say it enough. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you all later.